Good evening. The title of my name is Dr. Andrew Chang, and I'm a specialist on orthodontics in Smiles and Faces Orthodontics in Blacktown. Today, I'd like to give a talk about the 10 things I must know before getting started with Invisalign. The reason being is I contribute regularly to online forums and blogs, and one thing I have noted is that it only takes a bit of searching on a website to realize that there is a great deal of controversy or mixed reviews about Invisalign treatment among patients. So I wanted to produce this webinar because I wanted to show you a bit of background about our practice, our patients, and what we do, and thereby giving you an idea about what goes on and why in our practice the results are more predictable. So the bit of background of the topic today, we'll be talking about the benefits of this form of treatment, why it's becoming increasingly popular, and also we have currently had some of our own patients who agree to talk about their own Invisalign experiences. We'll also be talking about payment plans and the treatment fees. The process which goes on in our practice with Invisalign orthodontic treatment, and what happens after the treatment's finished. And for those of you hang on to the very end, we do have a promotion just for this webinar only, so please do hang around to the very end. So there you can see we've got a team of 7. And I've got a great team of receptionists, dental assistants, and the university-trained oral health therapists. So when you do come to our practice, you see that all of us are very friendly, and very glad to know all of you. As a specialist orthodontic practice, we are very fortunate to be quite well known in the local general dental community. So here you see me on the top left giving a talk about Invisalign to a group of about 20 to 30 dentists, and on the right side I'm talking about different parts of teeth straightening, different parts of orthodontic treatment. But as a professional myself, I also feel it's very important that ongoing learning and development is equally important. And on the bottom left, I'm equally fortunate to meet with great international experts in Invisalign and exchange ideas. And that was only taken recently at an Invisalign forum overseas. We are also very mindful of our community involvement, and part of that process takes us to the neighboring schools. The above photos were taken several years back, and the bottom photos were also taken recently. And if you've been to our Facebook site, you may also see our fun part too. We didn't really shave our head, but we dyed each other's hair, and that was only recently this year. So for those of you who are new to this form of treatment, Invisalign is a series of clear removable plates which are changed once every 2 weeks. The technology, the concept itself is not new, but the technology to develop this, which uses digital software and sequential movements, Invisalign was probably the first one to develop this. And it was developed in the United States in 1998, and it was introduced in Australia from 2002. So our experience with the Invisalign process started from 2008, when we first heard it among the orthodontic community. There was a kind of like a vague or some sort of general reticence towards using Invisalign, this new product, because it's recently been developed, it's new, and prior to that time all we had was braces. So since then, since 2008, what has been happening in my practice is, when I first started out, we were using Invisalign for relatively simpler to moderate cases. But as you can see from the photos afterwards, we're getting increasingly predictable results. So that lately we are using this to even treat much more complex cases. And I say this, I've been to Invisalign congresses where I meet with like-minded orthodontists, and we exchange ideas, and we can see that definitely there is now a tendency that Invisalign is being used to treat more complicated cases, particularly the Invisalign full option, which I'll talk about later. So you can see the weighing scale now. In our practice, the weighing scale definitely is tending more towards the Invisalign orthodontic treatment side. On that same note, I do have an interest in invisible orthodontic treatment, and that also extends to braces behind the teeth. And on that same note, the technology with the hidden braces has also significantly improved. So our typical Invisalign patient would be typically a female in their 20s or 30s. So if you are listening to this talk, this presentation is specifically developed for you. We also have university students and TAFE students, and lately we've also had a few tradespeople who have started Invisalign orthodontic treatment. But all in all of you are seeking a discreet way to straighten the teeth that basically fits in with your lifestyle. And jumping along on board of this, we've also had celebrities which have undertaken Invisalign orthodontic treatment. Not just local celebrities like Lisa Jones, but also very well-known international celebrities, as you can see here. And these are just some of them. So here we are. These are patients from my practice, as you can see in this slide here. On the left side are Invisalign, two different Invisalign patients. One is without the Invisalign plate, and the other is with the Invisalign clear plates in. Now, in all fairness, the very left girl had some more what we call Invisalign attachments, which are just tooth-colored material, a very small amount of the tooth-colored material, generally about 1 to about 1.5 millimeters in thickness, and she had them attached to some of her upper front teeth. But the right one, she only had that attached along to the side, and you can see the difference in the aesthetics on that left side with Invisalign patients compared to the right side, whether with the clear outside braces, you can see a wire there, or with the metal braces on the right side. And one of the things with braces patients that we don't see with Invisalign patients is it's definitely more difficult to clean with braces. And in line with that, if the brushing is not kept in tip-top order, it's quite easy to get puffy gums, which tend to be quite noticeable. In addition, if the teeth are not kept clean, there's also the definite possibility of having white or brown spots around these braces. Now, you don't get that with the Invisalign orthodontic treatment because it is a removable plate, and you take it out when you are eating, whilst braces are fixed in place. So as we said, it is used now in my practice to treat more and more complicated cases, particularly with the Invisalign full treatment option. Here we are. I thought it would be nice to have one of our patients talk about their experience here. So I'm just going to play this video here. And at least now has been in treatment for several months. So here she is talking to.
So how long have you had your Invisalign on for now?
I've had my Invisalign on now for about 8 weeks, about 2 months. Can't tell any difference so that I haven't had them on. I'm able to go out of the night time and when I'm at work even I don't was myself. I find that I'm a fashionable person and I didn't want anyone to see them. So yeah, I think they're just fantastic.
Yeah. So in everyday life, no one really notices them?
Not at all. People go, oh my goodness, have you really got braces? Like, have you really got braces on? And I'd be like, yeah, I do. I've got Invisalign on, and I've actually, I couldn't believe the reaction that I'm actually getting, and they're really straightening my teeth, and I'm really happy with these results.
And just in everyday life, eating with them, things like that, do you drink with them, eat with them?
I'm able to drink just water with them. I'm a coffee and tea drinker, so they're completely easy to take out. They're no pain whatsoever, so they're really, really comfortable to wear.
Yeah. And tell me a little bit about your smile before you had the Invisalign.
My smile was I was too embarrassed to smile. I'm very crooked. I wasn't happy with my teeth, so I've seen the Invisalign in so many fashion magazines, and I thought that this would be the best opportunity for me to straighten my teeth without anybody seeing me with orthodontic treatment.
Yeah. And what advice would you give to others considering having Invisalign?
Go for it. It's fabulous. Love it. It's fashion forward, and I think it's the best. Yeah, it's really helped me and improved so far my self-esteem, and I'm really happy with Invisalign.
Great. And your experience so far here at Smile on Faces Orthodontics?
Fabulous. Girls are lovely. I love coming here. I think everyone's given me the best opportunity to get a straight, loving, beautiful smile.
Thank you very much. Why did you choose Invisalign over the standard metal braces?
I chose Invisalign because I got another quote from a different orthodontist, and he told me that I'd have to have metal braces for 4 years. Being 21, I didn't want that, so I chose to look around, and I heard Invisalign on the radio, so I googled it, and Dr. Chang was the only one in Sydney that really did it. So I came here and never been happy. It's the best thing. I got to choose when to take them out. I didn't have any troubles with breakages or anything like that. So Invisalign was really the way to go.
Okay, and why would you recommend Invisalign over metal braces to other potential patients?
As I said, there was no breakages. I got to brush my teeth without getting my toothbrush stuck in the metal braces. I got to eat whatever I wanted to eat because there was no breakages. I could eat an apple whenever I wanted to. Another thing was, if I chose to not wear them for the day, I got to without people noticing that I had them. So yeah, that's why.
Okay, and tell me about your smile now.
I love my smile. I smile a lot more than what I used to. I feel a lot more confident in myself. And certainly when I look at photos, I love it. I also get a lot of compliments on my smile, so yeah, it's certainly a big plus for me now.
Other people comment on your smile?
Yes, they do a lot. I get it at work quite a lot that I have a beautiful smile, and yeah, so then they don't even realise that I've had work done because of how natural my smile looks, even with my veneers. People don't really realise that I've had orthodontic treatment.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
So, Simone has completed Invisalign orthodontic treatment, and she and Elisa both very kindly volunteered to talk about their experiences with us.